Hi, welcome to Yoga with Brianna. Today we're going to do core stability. This is not going to be strictly core activated postures, but it is going to be a series of postures that are going to ignite the core for stability, whatever that might be, whether we're in a lunge or in a tabletop. We're going to activate our bodies in different ways. There will be a couple different variations. You can move from anything in a down dog call. You can move from your tabletop position, take your breaks as needed. We are going to start directly in a tabletop position, so if you'd like to pause here, maybe take the warm-up class before, or just do some sun salutations on your own to warm up the body. You're welcome to do that. When you're ready, we'll meet in tabletop. Starting in our tabletop position, bringing the wrists directly up under the shoulders, nice straight line, spread the fingers wide. The knees are just inside the hips. You can take both fists together and place them on the insides of the knees if you need a guide. Drawing that low belly in, finding that slight tuck, the spine's nice and straight. Inhale, we're going to kick the right leg back, plant the toes into the floor, and slightly pulse, warming up the back side of the body if you're not quite there yet. Inhale, float that right foot up. Continue to draw the low belly up and back. Reach the left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Slow and control, completely breathing out. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, 3. Extend. And 4. Extend. And 5. Holding here. Find that tuck. Tap the toes to the floor 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Next, inhale, extend. Exhale out to a funky airplane. Holding this posture. Keep that right foot lifted. Left arm coming out. Inhale. Exhale, we're going to point the left or the right toes, tap it down. 1, lift it up. Exhale, 2, lift it up. 3, up. 4, up. 5, all the way up. Hold. Inhale, back into that nice long line. Exhale, set it down. Next side, left toes back, inhale, planting through the toes. When you're ready, right arm up, left foot lifts. Exhale, elbow to knee. 1, controlled, inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. 3. 4 and 5. Hold it. Inhale. Exhale, toe tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, funky airplane. Finding that hold, keeping the legs and arms at a 90-degree angle out from the body. Point the left toes, tap it down. 1, lift. 2, lift. 3, lift. 4, lift. 5, lift and hold. Inhale back. Exhale, set it down. Walk your hands just a step further, tuck the toes, and as we exhale, sending the hips up and back, finding our down dog. Maybe this is the first down dog of the day. You can bend your knees, pedaling out the feet. Remember pressing all of your weight through the L shape of the hand, keeping the weight out of the pinky side. Wrap those triceps in. Feeling the shoulder blades go really wide. Dropping the weight to the heels. You can maintain that nice soft bend in the backs of the knees. And then just slowly as we exhale, dropping that a little bit more weight into them. Keeping our spine nice and long. Taking a baby step up with our feet, shortening our down dog so our heels are nice and planted on the ground. Take your left hand, grab the outside of your right ankle, and then slowly begin to look up under that right armpit, look towards the ceiling. And unwind. Left hand presses into the floor, the right hand grabs the left ankle, look up under the left armpit. Release. Look towards your hands, lift up onto the tippy toes, draw that low belly in. I want you to take baby steps all the way as close as you can to your fingertips. When you can't go any further, halfway lift, hands to shins, nice flat spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, all the way up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Cycle through your breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Take a big step back with your right foot, left foot, or right foot. I have my left foot back. So we're going to come into our runner's lunge. You can pulse into those hips, whatever feels good. Plant into the left hand. Inhale, the right arm reaches all the way up, finding a revolved lunge. So reaching, keeping those hips low. Stack the shoulders for 3, 2, 1. We're going to rise up on to the fingertips of the left hand. You can drop to the left knee. If you want a little extra challenge, keep that knee lifted, and we're going to pick up our twist. Send your gaze down that right hand, hold that twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands to heart center. That left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Pressing into those hands, deep in the twist. 3, 2, 1. Look down at your right foot. Inhale, step it forward, finding a revolved chair. In our chair, we pull that right hip back, left hip forward. Keep sending our gaze over the right shoulder. Hips low for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, find your chair, lift your arms up high, set the hips low, lower. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, this time the right foot's going to step back, finding that runner's lunge on the opposite side. Again, pulse, do what feels good. Take the right hand all the way down to the floor. Begin to stack the shoulders, look over the left shoulder. And you are welcome to drop that back knee down as we begin to lift up. But if you want that little extra challenge, pick that back knee up, send your gaze down the left arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands to heart center. Right elbow comes to the left knee. Press into the left hand. Look over the left shoulder for 3, 2, 1. Look down at the left foot. Next inhale, we step the right foot to match. Set the hips low. Keep looking over that shoulder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, find your chair. Lift the chest, keep the hips moving back. Look down, can you see all 10 toes? Sit a little lower, legs are burning. Inhale, stand all the way up, maybe a small back bend. Exhale, hands to center. Breathe. Leading with the right foot, take a big step back towards the mat. So your feet are parallel to the front and the back. Your toes can be slightly pointed in or completely parallel. Tuck that tailbone, draw the low belly in. Big star with your arms, lift through the chest. Leading with the chest, begin to forward fold. Taking your hands all the way down. Fingertips in line with the toes, heel of the hand in line with the heel of the foot. Or you can bend your knees deeply. Let your belly rest inside the thighs. Drop the head, and then as you inhale, slowly begin to lift through the hips. If your hands are nice and firmly planted, hug those elbows in like chaturanga arms. Lift through the sit bones, roll into the big toe of the mound of the foot, and hinge yourself down. Keep walking those hands back, squaring off those elbows like you've got a beach ball between them. Holding this posture for 3 breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, turn the toes out, heels in, and slowly begin to roll up, coming into our goddess stance. In our goddess stance, you want to pull your knees towards the pinky toes, opening up the hips. Take your right hand inside the right knee. Drop the shoulder to the middle, look over the left, pressing out and away from the right for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, coming back. Left side, drop that shoulder, look over the right. 3, 2, 1. Coming back to the center. Cactus arms, keep pulling those knees towards the pinky toes. Lift the right heel. Set it down. Inhale the left. Set it down. Right. And down. Left. And down. Both. Holding here. The higher we lift our heels, the lower we sit our hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, drop the heel, stand all the way up. Exhale, rotate towards the front. Framing that foot, step it back, high plank. We are holding our high plank. You can drop to those knees. And we're slowly going to begin to oscillate our hips. So we're going to drop that right hip towards the floor, take it back up, and then drop the left hip. Just moving with our breath, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 2 more each side, right, left, last one, right, and left. Coming to the high plank. Exhale to down dog. Finding your nice stable down dog. Lift through the sit bones. Exhale, we're going to drop to the forearms. Dolphin. Holding here. Drawing that low belly up. Your heels probably are going to come off the floor just a little bit. Soften the knees if you need to. Reach those sit bones up. We're going to slowly begin to drag our nose to the space between our thumbs. Don't press it to the floor. Just, keep everything lifted, working the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Bring it forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Forward. Back. Last one. Forward. Back. Holding your dolphin. Lift up, down dog. Exhale. Inhale the right foot up high to the sky, squaring those hips. You can keep lifting. We're going to slowly begin to work the left hand back. Maybe you just tent the fingers about mid-body. Maybe you lift it up. Maybe you send it all the way back. Holding here, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, the left hand goes back down, and the right foot comes down. Left side, left toes up. You can hold it here. Squaring, active, everything. Maybe begin to walk the right hand back to the middle. You can tent up on those fingertips. Maybe you pick it up and hover. Maybe it goes all the way back. 3, 2, 1. Exhale, set it down. Set the left foot down. 2 breaths. Inhale the right foot up, high to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee. We're going to tap the right tricep. Hold. Exhale, we're going to drop it to the wrist. Inhale, we're going to cross it to the left. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, we're going to bring it back up. Hold. Inhale, back to the right. Exhale, drop it down. Inhale, cross it over. Hold for that exhale. Inhale, drag it up. Hold last time. And send it all the way back. Exhale, we're going to drop that knee behind the wrist, actually dropping it all the way down. Walk the left toes back, finding our pigeon. In our pigeon, you have your front knee behind your right wrist, and your foot, your shin can be parallel to the top of the mat, not mandatory. It helps for me to have it angled in slightly where my heel is closer to my left hip. My hips, as you can tell, are very high. This is not my favorite posture, so if you're firmly seated on the floor completely, congratulations, wonderful. And if you're not, if you look like me but it's uncomfortable, you are welcome to take one of your props, insert it like so, and sit more comfortably. I don't personally like them, so when you're ready, you can walk out to your forearms. You can stack the backs of your hands. You can bring your forehead all the way down onto the floor. Just allow your body to be heavy for a moment, releasing any tension. Maybe noticing where you're holding tension. Are your teeth clenched? Is the tongue glued to the roof of your mouth? What can you let go in the next 3 breaths? Inhale, begin to walk yourself back up, planting your hands directly up under the shoulders, tuck the back toes, maybe take 2 little baby steps up. We're going to pick up that knee. We're going to slowly begin to pick up that right foot. Hold. Exhale, send it all the way back. Keep that right foot lifted. We're in a 3-legged dog. Open the hips, look up under that left armpit. Can you see your right toes? If you can, begin to slowly, with control, drop your left toes down. We're going to open up the chest, finding our wild thing. Coming out, we're going to unwind, pick up the back toes, find this awkward little side plank for a moment. Take that right hand back down, hop those toes, still in a 3-legged dog, lift the right foot. Exhale, we're going to take that right knee to the left tricep. This time we're going to take that foot down. We're going to slide it out, pick the left arm up. Fallen warrior, reach it up and back. 3, 2, 1, and exhale down, finding that 3-legged dog one more time. Exhale, set the foot down. Left side, toes up. Exhale, knee to the tricep. Hold. Exhale, drop it down to the wrist. Don't let the toes touch. Inhale, cross it over. Hold for the exhale. Inhale, drag it up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, cross to the left. Exhale, drop. Hold. Inhale, over. Exhale, hold. Inhale, up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, over. Send it back. Exhale, pigeon. Left knee comes behind the wrist. Again, you can angle that foot towards the hip. Walk the right toes back. Maybe sit a little lower or higher. Use your block as needed. And begin to walk yourself out. Resting your forehead on the fists, back to the hands, wherever it's comfortable. 3 breaths, softening what we can. Inhaling ourselves up. Bringing our wrists directly up under the shoulders, tucking the right toes. Maybe 2 little baby steps. We're going to send that right or left knee back, stacking those hips. Look up under the right armpit. Can you see your foot? If you can, flip your dog, lift those hips. And then unwind, coming to that side plank. Exhale, do that little bunny hop, lift the left toes. Exhale to the right tricep. Stick the foot out. Slide, open up for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, send it back. And then all the way down. Finding that down dog one more time. Big breath. Exhale through the mouth. Lifting up onto the tippy toes. Bend those knees. Inhale, jump it through. Finding a nice, comfortable seated position with our legs out in front. Taking your hands about 6 inches behind. Fingertips pointing towards the hips. You can bring your knees to point to the sky. We can lift up in a reverse tabletop, or keep the legs extended, point the toes, lift up into a reverse plank. We're going to do 3, holding on the 3rd one. So when you're ready, reverse plank or tabletop, inhale up, 1, exhale down, inhale 2, exhale down, inhale 3, all the way up, let the head drop back for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale down, flex the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Wrapping that strap if you need it, wrapping it around the soles of the feet. Lengthen the spine, nice flat back. Let the belly come to the thighs first, the chest follows, and then the head. But wherever you're at in the beginning of your practice, if you're beginning to round through your back at all, come back to where you didn't. Draw that low belly in, shine that chest forward. Keep reaching the chin like it's going to go past the toes one day. 2 more big breaths. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Taking the right foot, making a figure 4. Grabbing at the left foot or around the strap, lift to the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. Switch your feet, right leg extends, left foot comes in, grab for the right toes, lift, shoulders are square, exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Bring both feet together, making a little butterfly, or Baddha Konasana or cobbler's pose. Elbows stay tucked into the hips. Take your thumbs to the arch of the foot. We're going to open our feet like a book. Elbows stay in the hips, sit up tall. And exhale, begin to lean forward with a flat spine. If cobbler's pose is just absolutely out of the question, take your block or your book and sit up tall. There is nothing wrong with needing to use a block in this posture. I had to for many, many years. This was not a natural pose for me. It was very uncomfortable. It took me about 3 years to be able to have anything other than this in my knees. So honoring where your body's at today, take the variations that you need. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Give you an extra. Press those knees together. Slowly begin to lay down. Extend all the way out onto your mat. Bringing the right knee in, taking a 10-finger clasp, grab about 2 inches below the knee. Let the knee fall out and away from the ribs, and exhale, hug it tightly. Releasing your 10-finger clasp, grab your right knee with your left hand and begin to drag it across the body as you send your gaze down that right arm. Bring it back to center. Lift the right leg down, left knee comes in. Allow it to open up. Exhale, hug it down. Out and around the rib cage, finding that awkward little pinch for 3, 2, 1. The right hand grabs the left knee, left arm extends, drag the left over to the right, send your gaze down the left arm. Unwinding, you can bring your feet back together, creating that diamond, that Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Inhale the breath all the way down into the bottom of the stomach. Exhale, side out. Breathing out on a count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale on count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And allowing your body to soften and relax, maybe extending the feet out, letting the hands come down by your sides. Letting your breath return to its natural rhythm. Taking what time you need here, your Shavasana, allowing your feet to soften, relaxing the toes, maybe searching for small traces of your heartbeat all the way down in the tips of the toes. Allow the feet to open out to either side, the knees to soften down away from the thighs. Let your hips be heavy. Your breath returns to its natural rhythm. Find a softness in the arms and the shoulders. Slowly allowing your fingers to curl in naturally. Soften the muscles in the neck and the face. The cheeks slack. Tongue falls away from the roof of the mouth. Your lips gently part. Allowing the eyelids to be heavy and the eyelids to roll back inside your head. Releasing any remaining tension in the forehead. Maybe doing one final scan of the body, picking up any expectations or frustrations, emotions from the past few moments. Anything that no longer serves you. Whatever that might be, bring it to the forefront of the mind, holding it in that third eye chakra, that space between the eyebrows. Inhale. Exhale with your breath, allowing it to leave with you. Just taking the next few moments to be soft here. To to allow our minds to be calm. Taking as much time as you need, pausing here if you would like a longer Shavasana. But if you're ready, slowly begin to wiggle your fingertips and your toes, rotating your wrists and your ankles. Maybe reaching the arms up overhead, zip the feet together, long stretch. And as you exhale, hugging your knees into your chest, giving yourself one final hug. And just simply rocking up, finding a comfortable seated position. Facing the front of the mat. Inhaling one final breath together, arms up overhead. Exhaling your hands down through the center. Pausing in the mid-chest. Thank you so much for joining me today and letting me guide you through your practice. May we know the truth, may we speak the truth, may we be the truth. Namaste.